What's going on everybody, my name is Rico, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new here, my channel is about vlogs, series and tutorials. And in this episode it's time for a special delivery. Right, so this year is all about doing stuff I've never done before. This year I haven't done a special delivery before, so this will be the first one and probably the last one of this year. And the second thing is I've never built a camera rig, and that's what all these packages are about, so let's unbox them. So these are the first few items that I need that I've bought. It's from Nicey Rig. You've got a small rig, but this is like a cheaper version of it. I'm going to show you guys what it is. This is the case that goes around my GH5. I'm filming with it right now, so I'll show you guys later on. That's basically the starting point from this entire rig. Then I've got a top handle, which is from Nicey Rig as well. I will link everything in the description down below that I've bought, so you guys can buy it yourself as well. But this just goes on top of the cage like this, and that's how you can hold it like that, any way you like it. This item is to hold the handle. I'll show you guys how that works. I'll probably upload a video next week or the week after of me putting the rig together, showing you guys the rig, telling you guys what it's all about and stuff like that. For now, this is just the unboxing of all the equipment. Like I said, I'm going to link everything in the description down below as well, and I hope you guys like it. If you've got any questions about all the different materials and the different parts that I've bought, let them know in the comment section and I'll see if I can help you guys. But for now, let's move on to package number 2. Now let's see what we've got here. So this is supposed to be the articulating arm, which you can fit a monitor to. I don't have a monitor and I don't plan on buying one in the future, but I did want to just buy it so that when I do buy a monitor, I've got everything that I need to just, you know, attach it to the rig and then use it. This is how the arm looks like. You can swivel it around like so. The material is pretty sturdy. It's all made out of metal, so it will last you a lifetime if you're careful with your stuff. These are supposed to be the rods, and the rods are basically needed to attach this thing to from the small rig and then attach the handle as well. These are 15 centimeters carbon fiber rods. They are very sturdy and they are very lightweight, and that helps because you don't want the rig to become too heavy. So that's why I bought these rods in carbon fiber. And like I said, you attach the rods through here like so, and then you can attach the handle, where do I have it? You can attach the handle like so. This is the base plate for the rods to attach to as well. It's to lift up your camera a bit. So let me show you guys how that looks. These are all parts from small rig, by the way. So I've bought a few parts from small rig. I've bought a few parts from Nicey Rig. I've bought the cage from Nicey Rig because it's cheaper than the cage from small rig, but it's all the same material, so that really doesn't matter. And what I liked about this cage in comparison to the small rig cage is that it's got a hot shoe mount over here that you can fit your microphone or whatever you like, or maybe a monitor straight on the cage. And the small rig doesn't have that, so that's why I went with this. I do have a part on the way, by the way, to extend it and then put the monitor or a microphone on it, but I just wanted to have it just in case. So let's move on to this. There we go. These are just some screws and stuff that you can use, and then this is what is actually needed to raise up your camera. The rods go through here like so, and then you place your rig on top of it like that. So that's awesome. I just noticed that the sun is coming up. Look, it's very bright on my head, but I hope it doesn't get any worse. So I've got a few more bags that came with the package as well. Let me see what's inside, because I've got no idea what's inside these packages. I knew it from the big parts, but I don't know what this is. Oh yeah, these are some extra screws. They're always handy to have, so I'm going to use those to attach different parts to the rig. And this is another plate that you can attach to the rig on top of here or on the side like so. And what this rig does, or what this plate does, is you can attach your handle to it like so, or any other equipment that you use that uses the same kind of system. On to the next one. I've got quite some packages. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left, so after this I'm going to unpack 4 more. Let's see what's inside. This should be a quick release safety clamp. Let me open it like that. There we go. It's basically the same thing as this, but only it's a bit bigger. And in this package there's a quick release safety rail again. So let me unbox that as well. And it's the same. I've bought 2 of those because you can never have enough. You don't know when you will use them or need them. So that's another one. So that makes 2. And now in this small package is a, let me see, monitor holder. DSLR monitor holder, which looks like this. This looks pretty awesome if you ask me. So this is how you attach it, and then this is used to just release it or to lock it. It's a very easy system. So that's why I bought it. And in this package is the quick release plate. These are the big quick release plates. I've bought a few big ones because it's easy to use on a tripod or whatever. So let me show you guys how big this actually is. By the way, the whole reason why I bought this is because I saw a video from DSLR Video Shooter. He showed like the perfect rig for a GH5. I checked all the materials, all the equipment, all the parts that he used, and I was like, that's very expensive. You can get it way cheaper from AliExpress. So that's why I went on a search for my own, and that's how I found these parts. So basically you can build the same rig, but for half the money that you'll spend when you are going to use his Amazon affiliate link. So do whatever you want to, but I really wanted to show you guys that not everything has to be expensive as the big YouTubers say or claim to be. No offense obviously to the big YouTubers, but for a lot of us, we've got small budgets. We try to get the best out of our budget, and I just want to help you guys with that. So thank DSLR Video Shooter for the idea of the rig, and then thank me for the cheaper parts. There we go. I moved the table a little bit so the light doesn't flash on my face. So let's move on to the next package, which is this. These are cold shoe or hot shoe mounts. I'm not quite sure which one of those are. I'll probably show it in text while I unpack these. But what these basically do is they give you an extra mounting point on the rig itself, like so. So on your camera you've got the same type of mount as well, where you put in your microphone or whatever. And I just wanted to have a few extra to place on the rig to make sure that I don't run out of these. In this box is a battery coupler, and that's pretty awesome because I didn't buy a Sony MPF battery just yet, but I'm going to. And what this does is you can place the Sony MPF battery on here, and then you place this little dummy battery inside your camera. I'm going to buy the 750 or a 770 because the 970 will be too high because I've got a flip out screen. So be wary of that. If you've got a flip out screen, make sure you buy a 770 and not a 970. And that will give enough juice for your camera to last you the entire day. You can also buy a part to power your camera and to power the monitor as well. But like I said, I don't have a monitor just yet, so I left that part out. But I'm going to buy the battery, I'm going to place it on here, and then I'm going to put this battery, which is a dummy battery, inside the camera, and then I can just shoot the entire day without having to worry that my battery will run out. So that's something that if you've got a camera that shoots 4K 60 frames per second or slow motion 120 frames per second and like full HD, you really want to have enough juice with you because it will definitely drain your battery very fast. So that's why I bought this as well. And now the final package is the last package that I'm going to unbox today. That will be the end of this video as well. Next week or the week after, I'm going to show you guys how to assemble the rig, because I have to try it out myself at first, and then I can film it and show you guys how it's done, and then I will talk you guys through everything and stuff like that. But for now, like I said, these were the packages. I'm going to place a link in the description down below of everything that I've bought. I'm going to put the total price of all the parts together in the description down below as well. I did have some discount coupons from AliExpress, because I tend to shop there a lot, and they've got like flash sales and stuff like that every now and then, so just keep an eye out for that. These are well, quick release plates as we call them. I've got one on my camera right now, and I would have one on a Gorilla tripod as well, but you basically put your camera on here and then the tripod or the Gorilla pod clamps onto this, and that is what keeps your camera onto the tripod or Gorilla plate. I've bought a bigger one just in case, so I've got a small one and a bigger one, and the bigger one has got like these things over here. I don't know what they're called in English, but we call them waterpas, and that shows you if the camera is level or not. So these were all the parts. I'm going to assemble everything. I'm going to show you guys later on. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you've got any questions. Put them in the description down below and I'll see what I can do. And I guess there's just one more thing left for me to say, which is make love to the like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit that bell button to be the first to be notified when I drop a new video. And until next time, doei!